Hello and welcome back to another one of my YouTube videos. So today in this video we're going to be taking a look at this steering wheel. What I'm going to do quickly is there's a handbrake. We can't go anywhere. Can't go forward. I mean, it goes up a hill. Can't go back, and we can do, but it's not going to roll back. It's flat and I can park. But I just want the extra leg room. Yeah, I can move my leg around. Oh, I forget now wet. Yeah, so what we're going to be doing today is tackling this steering wheel. This fine example of steering wheel. Light in here and get some circulating. So after all, dealing with mould, I shall glove up. I do not want any mould on my hand. Hey, grim. Right, got off one. Antibacterial cloth one. Oh, grim. Lovely. Lovely, eh? I'll go over it with cloth one, just to get rid of all the mould. Lovely, yep. Cloth two. Just to double check, getting everything in there. Which you're not, it's still loaded down, that fake stitching. They could take absolutely forever to clean, really would, and be a satisfactory clean as well. Oh, not perfect, but yeah. Still got loads down there, around edges. But that's the most part of it gone. I'm going to try it from the top on this one. Oh! Great. Hit with a mould wheel. Yeah, lucky I cleaned that. Lucky I cleaned that. That would have been grim otherwise. Go down there. These yeah. Pull that one off. And pull this one off. Man, get down there. Right, yeah, so this knob. I think that is going to not come off very well. And it's going to leave an indent. Screwdriver it. Where's that back here? Oh, I want a big one, not that one. Right. Oh, that's undone. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm gonna indent it. There's no recovering from that. No recovering from having taken that off at all. Yeah. nothing you can do with cover repairing that. So I can go back on, and yeah, it's all changed steering wheel. It's going to be permanently dented. Permanently dented. Oh well, I don't know if you know. At least we know. Yeah, back up tight. But no, I mean, it won't be too bad, but like I said, I'd rather personally, honestly, if I had one, and then, you know, comfortable rather than here. For example, you got, like you had here, you can put your arm on there when you're resting it, driving down. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I'd rather just not have it on that side, you know. But yeah, I mean, looking at this steering wheel, it's quite badly worn around here. Yeah, I think that one's probably a bit better. Probably a bit better actually. Right, so I'm gonna go get my trusty impact gun and take this bolt off. It's probably never been off in its life, I wouldn't have thought. But yeah, that is one thing you want to do first, actually, before you do that, is make sure your steering wheel straight, because you can actually fail with that MOT if your steering wheel is not pointing in the same direction as your wheels. That looks fairly straight. Okay, fairly straight. Let's go. Yep, I'm getting that straight. Right. Time to go get my impact gun. Don't know what size it could be yet. Let's go with the traditional 17mm, which I'm used to everything being 17mm. Nope, bigger. Right, 18. Bigger. 19. Perfect. It's a nut on there, and on a 190, it's Allen bolt, which actually I think I prefer than that. As you can always get them off a lot easier. Right, here we go. There we go. That's off. I'm actually going to wind that back up a little bit. Back on a bit more. Perfect. Now the reason why I'm doing that is because, again, this will probably it's nipping off, and if I try to pull it off now, it's not going to come off. So I'm going to use a lot of force to pull it off, and like the horn pad, luckily just a horn pad, that obviously flew off and landed on my lap. In this however, if I'm pulling it really hard, I'm going to spring up and hit my face. So, as you can see, it doesn't want to come off. This is on, isn't it? That's but yeah, that's oh, there you go, it's popped. So undo this. Don't lose the little washer. Not sure what the top washer is called. Yeah, it's mini disc pipes. Yeah, that's looking quite green underneath there, isn't it? So where does that actually make contact with? Yeah, they'll look yeah, So, wipe it off and move the top. Oh, actually, it doesn't rock back and forward like that. Push it in. Ah, now the key works properly. A warning for the light. Aha. Well, the key worked. I'll be clear, the key worked fully before, but it's my misunderstanding. There's a button here that I didn't realise that you have to press to take the key out, and that's stuck, allowing you to take the key out all the time. And because that's stuck, you didn't actually let you turn the ignition off fully, and yeah. So I'm just trying to look. So, oh, okay, I get it now. So, on the 190, there's two little pins, little brush pins, little wear pins, whatever you want to call them, and they make contact with the horn ring, so you can make the horn. So if we zoom on here, it grounds via the steering column, and then that's the power coming up through this little spring in here, which I take it will be the for the horn, the wear. So that is corroded and dirty, so I'm going to get a cloth. That looks good enough. And then the plastic steering wheel, if you have a look how green the contacts are. Not too bad as that one, but still green enough. So I am literally just going to clean this up and see all the green coming off here. You can get electrical cleaner, that's the job. I'm just going to use this microfiber cloth and just give it a good scrapage, and hopefully this will be good enough for continuity. I mean, another horn works, that one works. I didn't really want to press the button too much, but yeah, I know it did work. And it's just to get the worst of the corrosion off. Probably could get some electrical grease and put it on here. I might actually do that for today. Now it'd be fine. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Putting this back on. I think it does that have to go a certain way around? Aha. Yes, it does, because that little white thing for some reason needs to line up onto that. Yeah, I don't know why, but that should have. Straight out. Look, needs to go a little bit. Where's the? Yeah, now I have to. Now I have to do straight away. It looks a lot better. Looks a lot better. Start this off by hand first. Good. And now, to save time. Make sure that's doing by hand still. Good. Done the cross thread it. If you'd find a place. I think that'll do. One more for good luck. I'll do it on the lowest setting to make sure there's not going to be much power behind it. Yep, good. That'll do fine. Don't want to overdo it. And that ain't coming off. Like I said, that was done on the lowest setting as well. It's not getting like there's much tension behind it. So I don't know if it's good or a bad thing, but put this horn, actually we'll clean it first, but basically like that, and doing that could look quite nice. But I'm going to get some more glass wash around and give this the actual clean, but first I'm going to eat some food. So I'm going to lock the door. That door's locked. Yeah, shut the door. Right, get some food. I'm hungry. Okay. I've eaten. New steam moved on. I've given it a clean already. Gave you time for watching that. The horn pad come up. Alright. There's a few bits that didn't really come off, but for the most part, it did clean up pretty well. Make sure they turned off. I don't want to hook the horn when I push this in. Pull that up a bit more. I'll try to put it in top end first instead, then see if that changes anything. There you go, better. Nice, better. Right. Accessory. Oh, run. Yeah, any more can ever be. Yeah. Okay. Right. Problem. Turn that off again. With my screwdriver. Actually, I should use this rag. Or use a screwdriver. Right. Nothing, as you can see. It's definitely on. So, turn it off again. Okay, we don't want to end up trying to cute ourselves. Put this into undo mode. Right. Take this off. But the horn was definitely working before. I know that for a fact. The horn was working before. Okay, let's actually push it on. Right. Off. Take this off. Take that off. Could it be that the track is super dirty? So, if I turn this on, yep, so horn definitely works. I only need to clean this up apparently. So, actually, rather than doing anything to break it, I'm going to get some contact cleaner. Not contact cleaner, brake disc cleaner. You probably shouldn't do. And give this a good cleaning. I'll tell you one thing. It's much easier getting in. Easier to steering wheel. I might pick up one of the detachable ones. It's much easier getting in. Jesus. contact cleaner. Giving that a nice clean. And then, oh, you can see it, probably not, but I'm going to give this a clean as well. Yeah, I don't think it's getting a bit off, but I don't think it's really going to actually do much. So I think if I careful rub with some light abrasive, this being very light at P60, and we're gonna give it a spray bridge. I might actually give it anything lighter than that actually. Yeah, I'm going to keep it a little bit lighter than that. It's a little bit heavy. Right, going to P240. The grit level is 240. Take a little bit off there, and yeah, get a bit finer in it. Still a bit more than I wanted, but we need to get down to the actual brass. And I'm sure there's probably people on there screaming their heads off, oh, you got to do it like this. Because I do it like that all the time. Yeah, well, I'm doing it like this. Change a little bit more. Hopefully we can get into here. We'll do all around here. Yeah, luckily, quite comfortable with actually. I've got a spare steering wheel, so I can take that one off, but I think this should do the job. The only problem is getting into the little gaps along here. Ah, there you go, it's got that bit there. Get this bit along here as well. Almost now change over to a clean bit of grip. Yeah, getting there. We're getting there. Let's be sure. Yeah, like I said, I know there's probably some sort of special chemical you can use to do this, but yeah, this is cheaper and guarantees to get down to a very clean surface if we're obviously taking the top off. I think that'll do. Now we're going to give it a clean, some cleaner and microfiber cloth. Get rid of it, hopefully, all the sanding filings put it back on. I've been moved again. Right, I had to put the key, put it in here. Ignition. Right, here we have haulage. So, let's, actually before doing that I just want to make sure that white part is not going to break. Yeah, I think that is fine. Right, let's do this back up again. The joy, the joy. The low power first. Don't need to do it high. Actually on the low power. Not again. Not high settings. Yeah, job done. Oh, the key removed. I still work with the key removed. Okay. Strange. But I could put it into lock position. And there you go. When I get a steering wheel, that's nice and clean to use and goes into lock position. Right, well, if I take the key out, it's weird having to get used to pressing the button down with it lock in that position. No, so I think it's only got a lock. Yeah, only got a lock in that position there. Yeah, but cool. Got a nice clean steering wheel. Key in, release, boom. I wonder if I put but no, that's nice. We now have a nice, clean, still a little bit degraded, but nice and clean, no mould on the cover, on the horn pad, and yeah, no knob. It's a shame, like that steering wheel looks a lot less warm in most places. Like you hear the little ridges, you know, the ridges and stuff. Right, you get on them to full grip, and more intact than that one. But that knob, you know, it's been like it. I've been doing it so long, it's deformed the steering wheel, so it never bounce back. So I could take it off and put that back next steering wheel back on in, it'll look newer, but then it's always going to be damaged. There, so, but horn pad, yeah, it's nice condition. It still looks like leather, but it's not. It's nicely done, really nicely done. But yeah, nice, that's all done. Nice little steering wheel, and should have like it. Make it more fighting to drive, you know. And again, with the knob there, it's kind of hard to hold on to, you know. But the knob's not there, so you can hold on. And yeah, it's cleaner. I should have cleaned it. It's probably still a little bit dirty. Probably do some more cleaning, but eventually I will get someone to come in and actually clean the fan properly, like proper cleanness. Which you need to get big, or I don't even know what that is. they need to be cleaned, simple neck. Yeah, I think the next job done is probably the accelerator pedal. Because that needs to be done. And yeah. Right, until then, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and like the video if you would like, and subscribe, it really does help the channel grow. Again, it's been On Drive, and I'll see you in my next video.